got a fight that I wanted to give a prediction on that is on the mega heavyweight card with Usyk. I mean, with Deontay Wilder and Joseph Parker and Joshua Wallin. Very good card, might I add. I might do some other predictions coming up with those two fights as well, the two main fights on that card. But pretty good, man. This is a stacked card. I never saw a heavyweight card like this. Shit, you probably never even seen any card this stacked up, man. It's amazing. But I want to talk on this particular fight here, man. We got Frank Sanchez versus Junior Fa. Okay, now I know a lot of y'all be seeing my wall, and I do little polls, and I throw Junior Fa up in the mix. I do that, just to, be a little funny, man. I respect all the fighters, but I throw him in the mix to see if a lot of people pay attention. Some don't, but some do. But anyway, this fight is on that card. Yeah, I'm gonna give my prediction on it, but first I want to say a few things about this fight, man. Number one, this is a step back for Frank Sanchez, man. I mean, I know sometimes, man, they put, a fighter, they can't find a good opponent for you, or I'm not sure why they chose Junior Fa. I don't know. I mean, there's tons of other heavyweights out there that they could have picked for Frank Sanchez, man. That was at least a little bit, either a bit better than F.A. Jogba or just a little under him. I don't know, bro. But Junior Fa, I became knowledgeable of him after the Lucas Brown fight, a while ago when he got knocked out by Lucas Brown. I did see I seen some footage of him years before that I watched a few of his fights, and I wasn't really impressed. He strong dude. He's pretty much a plotter. Comes forward, has no real defense. He just throw punches and bunches and bunches, man. And against Frank Sanchez, come on, man. I mean, anyway, let me just still get into the tail of the tape, man. This guy, I mean, come on, bro. They could have picked somebody much better than that, man. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into the tail of the tape, man. We got Frank Sanchez, 23 wins, no losses, 16 wins by knockout. He stands at 6'4" with a 78-inch arm reach. Pretty long arms. But check it. They said he's 31 years old. Now, let me say this, man. There's no way in hell Frank Sanchez is no damn 31 years old, bro. You get this a lot with these Cuban fighters. You don't know exactly how old they are. Same thing with Luis Ortiz. Legend has it that he's really like 50 years old. You know what I mean? So like you gotta. I guess a lot of that comes from a lot of these dudes that they escape Cuba, and they don't really have their birth certificates and anything like that. So I guess it's like a guessing game, to how old these dudes really is, man. But Frank Sanchez is no goddamn 31 years old. He gotta be at least as I look at his face, I give him. I mean, shit, he could have had a rough life. I don't know, bro. I gotta give him maybe 38 years old, bro. I give him maybe 38. That's the youngest I give him. Oldest, dude, gotta be pushing like 42 years old, bro. There's no way in hell he's 31 years old. But anyway, Frank Sanchez, very good fighter. 69% KO ratio, so he has pretty decent pop. He's not the biggest puncher, but he got some power. Very technical fighter. He's one of the best movers in the heavyweight division. I put him up there as far as like footwork. Him, Tyson Fury, Jared Big Baby Anderson. He can move just like these dudes. He's a good mover, good footwork, good speed. Like I said, pretty decent power to keep people honest. Managed to drop F.A. Jogba when they fought. Very good fight. He beat him too. So very good fight. His last fight was against a guy named Scott Alexander in September. So he fought not too long ago. So he's staying busy. He's been busy, man. This gonna be his third fight this year. So I guess they He already had 2 other fights this year. Let's just give him a light touch against Junior Fall. I'm not gonna like totally shit on Junior Fall. Like he don't have a knockout chance to knock him out because it's possible, man. Because he's just heavyweights. But I'm talking about skill set, bro. Like Frank Sanchez is his skill set is way above Junior Fall, man. All right. So let's get into his opponent. Okay, Junior Fall. Junior Fall is 20 wins, 2 losses, 11 wins by knockout, and one of his losses came by knockout, which I talked about earlier against Lucas Brown out in Australia. Junior Fall is he's from New Zealand, but he's of looks like he's from like descent of those like New Zealand, I believe is like a British territory. I think that their roots kind of like interconnected with the Samoans and stuff. He got like the Samoan look. Like he's from that area over there. I believe that's getting into the Northern Pacific. So he has a 55% knockout ratio. He's 6'5" with an 80.5-inch arm reach. So he has a little bit of height advantage over Frank Sanchez, and he has the arm reach over him. 55% knockout ratio. So he's not a super big puncher himself, but Frank Sanchez has the power advantage over him. But this dude, Junior Fall, is a big dude. So these is heavyweights, man. These dudes gonna hit hard one way regardless. They're gonna hit hard, but you know, it's all about delivery, I guess. Like I said, I followed a few of his fights. His last fight, Junior Fall, he's also he hasn't been as active at all. He had no fights this year. Last year he had 2 fights. The first fight from last year was Lucas Brown, and he got knocked out. And then he fought some guy named Tusi Asafo in 2022, like late 2022. He got the knockout. It was a 4-round fight. All right, so he's an awkward dude. No real defense, this is what I'm hitting at here. No defense. Don't see any counter punching skill from him. No real footwork. He just come at you with guns blazing, and that ain't gonna work against Frank Sanchez, man. I believe Frank Sanchez should make easy work out of Junior Fall. I would say, shit, man. Lucas Brown knocked him out in the first round. I don't think it's gonna go first. It's gonna go a little longer than that. Probably, I would say 4 rounds, bro. I'll get this fight 4 rounds because Lucas Brown got more power than Frank Sanchez, but Frank Sanchez is more technical, so he's gonna try to put a little bit of boxing skill to his knockout before he get the job done against Junior Fall. He's gonna make work of him maybe 4th rounds. I would be surprised if it go past 4. So I'm giving this fight Frank Sanchez is just too fast, too strong, too slick for Junior Fall. Okay, not even in the same. They don't even belong in the ring together, man. In my opinion. So my prediction for this fight is Frank Sanchez by a 4th round knockout of Junior Fall. Let me know what y'all think. This is Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later on the next one, and I'm off this.